Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays playing Kenshi, a game that my son bought for me. He thought it would be interesting to have me go through this. I'm just going to go down a bunch of these tutorial things that have popped up since I've been doing all sorts of things. This is how to research new tech such as buildings, defensive weapons, and crafting. You need to construct a research bench from build menu. But before you can build a research bench, you need a building to house it. Either you can buy a house in a town, or you can build your own house outside of an NPC town. Left click on building to check if it is for sale. Okay, which we already did. Building gates and walls. When building walls, you need to be careful not to place them facing inside out. The arrows show the outside facing direction of the walls. Okay. You can use the arrow keys to rotate before placing them. So with other buildings, you can only place them when they glow green. Okay. Once you're happy, left click to set it down. To finish the link, right click. Okay. Building. Welcome to build mode. First, select the building you want to construct from the panel. Building a small shack will allow you to build a research bench inside. With this, you can learn how to unlock new tech. Next, choose where to place the building on the terrain. If the building shows red, there is an obstruction and you cannot place it. If blue, you're too close to another town. If green, you're good to go. Okay. To rotate the position of the building, use the arrow keys. Once you're happy, left click to place the building and hit the confirm button. Select squad members and right click the construction to begin adding materials if they have them. Construction will be much quicker depending on the number of people who are assigned and their engineer skill stats. Okay. How to steal. Careful, trying to open locked items and doors is illegal and could land you in trouble. Well, if you get caught, that is. As a rule, if the cursor shows red, then that action is hostile or illegal. Entering sneak mode will help reduce the chance of you getting caught while committing crimes. You can find the sneak button at the bottom right of the UI. And that's down here. Activate sneak mode so the character will try to go unnoticed. If the character is unconscious, when he wakes up, he will stay down on the ground and crawl to avoid detection. Okay. Hold the right mouse and click pick lock. Percentage amount displayed shows your chance of success. The lower the number, the longer it will take to pick. Your lockpicking speed depends on the thievery skill stat. Steal individual items displayed on shelves and tables. Hold Alt and right click on that item. So, is it under character? So, see, my athletics is going up because I'm running around with heavy stuff. Lockpicking went up because I did the thing. Laboring because I'm digging the copper. So these stats are going up. They go up by using them, okay? My thievery is very bad because I don't do thievery. And my melee attack is not going up because I'm not fighting real people. My weapons are all horrible. Okay? Alright. You have stolen goods in your inventory. Just stolen from someone. Be careful when selling stolen goods to traders. You might just find yourself in trouble with the law if they catch you offloading their allies' belongings. You talk to a trader and initiate the trade screen. Hover over a stolen item to check your chances of fencing success before selling. If the fencing chance is low and it was stolen from the same faction, you'll likely be caught. Best chance of selling so is to sell to a trader from another town and faction, or find a thief in one of the town bars. Thieves will buy any item off you risk-free. However, their prices are much less profitable than official merchant prices. Perma jobs. You can organize your squad by assigning them jobs in the orders menu. This is especially useful for farms, mines, and other production jobs since assigned characters will automatically store and replenish raw materials as they work. To assign a job, select a character, then hold Shift while right-clicking to interact with the object or building you wish to assign them to. You can give characters multiple jobs. Topmost jobs in the orders menu will always take priority over lower assigned jobs. You can drag jobs to reorder them. Okay. You can remove a job at any time by pressing the X button. You're under attack. This is spacebar to pause the action. This will give you some time to think and plan your next step. When you're outnumbered, it may be best to jump ship and flee. If you choose to flee, right-click on the terrain to move your character. Make sure you have your characters selected. If you do choose to stand and fight, select your squad members, hold right-click on the target enemy and select attack target, or to attack all from the interaction menu. Just right-clicking on an enemy when the cursor is red also gives an attack order. You can select more specific combat modes from a right side menu. Block focuses on defense over attack. Passive focuses on non-combat unless attacked first. Chases focuses on chasing down enemies until KO'd. Taunt focuses on drawing enemy attacks. Okay. What do I do in towns? You discovered your first town. Towns are perfect for stocking up on supplies and selling loot. To cash in your loot, you'll need to find a store. Hold Alt key to show nearby shop signs. No, I don't use the Alt key. Where am I? Also, most shops close at night. Bod does not. And buildings for sale, we had clicked on that before. Some buildings are available for purchase. Building costs and a button to buy it. You can also often buy destroyed buildings for a cheaper rate. You must then repair the building before it can be used, which is what I'm trying to do. So that takes care of all that. And a good 6 minutes of doing absolutely nothing. Okay, do I still have food? Still have some dried meat food. So maybe we'll try and go do some more prospecting. Get some more money. We had to go out this way. Get ourselves lined up. Like I said, it seems that you can just like work 24/7. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to keep an eye out for enemies that might be suddenly peer up over the hill sides here. So that's all you're doing is you're really looking around here for all of this while you're trying to do as much of this as you can. So you got to kind of keep a scan on. You can't just kind of let it go. When you get up to the point where you've got multiple squads and they can, you know, you have a squad mining here and a squad mining there and a squad doing stuff inside and things like that. So you can actually organize your people once you have enough cats to be able to buy helpers. The problem with having more helpers is you got to feed everybody. So hunger is okay. I'm still working on that. I'm trying to keep an eye out for any bandit type people that show up. I'm not seeing any, so we're okay so far. I'm hoping I can get this up to its full inventory so I can show you that. Nobody coming to beat me up. So as long as you have food, you don't actually have to rest unless you get hurt. Okay. 4. Now when it gets up to 5, it's going to stop. we won't be able to do anymore. It seems like there's a limit to 5 in the output queue here. So I'm just trying to get to that point. There we go. Okay, so now we got another help thing, so let's slow ourselves down. Your machine is full. Machines and buildings only have a maximum amount of materials they can hold after they've produced them. You won't be able to produce anything else until you've shifted these materials. Build storage boxes to hold excess materials, which again requires me to do something that I can't do right now. So you go into inventory for the copper resource and you just right click to take all the copper. It looks like I can probably grab 5 more. Now if you look, I'm not carrying that heavy of a load. Alright, so we're working on that. We'll try and speed it up a bit here. Trying to see if I'm going to get any bandits to chase me so I can show you that little shenanigan too. But it doesn't look like I'm getting any bandits to show up. Where are my bandits? And this will happen for, I mean, you can do this for a long time. Oh, okay. So we're not seeing any bandits running up the hill here. They're coming in from the other side. So it's like you can just sit here and prospect all day long. You'll notice it's taking me quite a long time to get anything here. But I figure if I take back 10 coppers, that'd be like another 2,000 cat. Get me up to around 4,000. I'll probably have to spend some money to buy some food. I do have a food stash in my residence. Why they have a residence that's got stuff in it that hasn't been ransacked by everybody is kind of beyond me, but that's kind of the way it works. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. Okay. These are Garu. They are herbivores, but you really don't want to mess with them. Because they can cause you bleeding wounds, which if you're all by yourself and you go unconscious with a bleeding wound, you'll just bleed out, you'll die. That's what happened to me the first 3 or 4 times I was trying to figure out how everything worked, just to hit all the buttons right. And I was like, oh, I'll go ahead and fight this. You're not very good at fighting for a long time. Mostly you're prospecting. Okay. Just to get money. Oh, I can't carry them all. I could only carry 4 more. And I did eat my food. See, it just disappears. So it will eat your food when you need it. I can just run up here by the bar. Slow it down. Zoom in and turn. Go in here. Turn it so you can talk to the bartender. Just sell off all of this stuff. So now I'm up to 4,500 stuff. I do have to buy more food. He doesn't have any more dried food. Dried fish is 404. Gives you 20 nutrition. Food cube is 1,000. Gives you 75 nutrition. And this gives you 75 nutrition and costs 361. But takes up a fair amount of space. And he's got building materials. I could buy some of these and just go store them in my shed. I think that's what I'm going to do. And carry 3 of those. And then we're just going to go see if I can put those in my residence. I don't. My residence is there. Oh. I don't want to do that. I want to be like this. Right? We're going to go in here. See, there's a windmill there. You can build those, I guess, when you get to a certain point in your technology tree. And then if I go over here, can I put these in here? Oh, I can store my building materials in here. Okay. So that's pretty good. Oh, I could probably get rid of this. Do I want to get rid of the grog? Oh, cups are only worth 6. So I guess I can go get rid of the grog. These, like I said, are all real interesting books. Arrange those. Okay. I'm going to keep the grog so that I have a starting stash of 800 some if I need it. I don't need this. Okay. Come out here. Close the door. Trunk. There's the bar. The bar is way over here. It doesn't look like people attack you inside this town for whatever reason. So you usually don't have to worry too much about people coming to get you, so to speak. And where's the... There they are. I'm just gonna get rid of junk. I do need to buy some kind of food. 30 nutrition for 480. 75 nutrition for 361. So I guess we'll buy this. Buy one of those. Oh, I should have put that in my chest, shouldn't I? Oh well. I could, if I wanted to, buy... All he's got is... So I could buy this and then get some ammunition. Right? What's this? 1,500. Let's you build horse choppers. I should have bought that other one because it gave me a whole bunch of things for tech if I get to the tech level 2. Bolts regular. Toothpick bolts. 243 and 200 and 1,500. Well, should we get ourselves a crossbow bolt? Let's get a crossbow and some bolts. And it will just use these up as you fire your crossbow. Okay. I'm going to be eating this food really soon. Probably in my next foray here. And then I go out this one to do my prospecting. Right. Okay. My time. And we're at 20 minutes. And that's basically what you need to do for quite some time. And then you just prospect. Just mining copper. Until you get, because you got to get it, I think the individual people are like 6,000 cats each or so. So there's a lot of, you need a lot of money not only to get the building, but also to get people to join into your team. So it gets to be very, very expensive, which means the only choice you have really is just to kind of grind this out. Basically not very much fun here for the first couple of weeks while you get all this set up. I was hoping that we could show that I would have some bandits come and say, oh, we want your food, or we're coming to come and get you, kind of thing. Well, I guess I can just take the copper. It's there. Just keep an eye out for people running up this road or coming up this way. It's got an interesting soundtrack. I think they're trying to sound science fiction-y or something. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be based on. The other thing you can do is you can change floors when you're in town. You can see what's floor levels of your stuff. It's useful for like if you want to run upstairs in a building, you just kind of click the floor button and click up there, and then it will pad you up the steps or whatever. So just clunking along here, trying to grab some more money. I was really hoping they'd have some bandits come and chase me so I could show you how that works. But I don't seem to be getting too many bandits right now. Early days, I don't think they've hit you with too many things. They give you a chance to try and get ahead. And I think as your status goes up, in other words, as you get richer and more people know what's going on with you, then stuff happens. So use these first few days to get as much money ahead as you can. I mean, I spent like close to 2,000 of my stuff just to get a crossbow and some bolts and things. There'll always be a constant drain where you're buying food until you get to the point where you can have a building where you can have someone like making food from raw materials, and you get like farms going that will bring you in the raw materials to make different kinds of dishes, and then you can have different kinds of food, and you can have a storage container that can hold the food, so that anytime anybody gets hungry, they just go to the storage container and take out food, and then okay, so now we're at that. We're at the full amount. I don't think I can take them all. Yes, I can. Not quite. As you can see, I'm slowly but surely eating the food there. So that's why my food is going up. my hunger is going towards the positive side is because I am eating food. Alright, and then we're going to run back up here to the bar. See what they have to sell today. If you can get bandits to chase you, you can run up here to the bar. And then run inside. And then like run over here, and then the guards will take care of the bad guys. Okay, what kind of stuff? These you need to research things. These can make shortcuts. He's got another one of those, huh? 4, 5, 6, 7. Myself up to 3,500. I know I'm going to need a lot of these, so that's why when I see them, I'm going to go ahead and buy them and go put them in my thing. It's the cheapest out there. That's the cheapest food. The bread's expensive, so find another one. Go put this in our... Oh, now I gotta remember where that... where my house is. My house is... Oops. Yeah. I can run there. Run quickly. Open this up. Go inside. I'll slow down. And then go inside and go over here. And put that in there. Okay. I can actually store a food in here? Oh, that's interesting. So I can stick a food in there. Gives me extra food. I only have limited storage space, so I have to be careful what I store in here. Okay, and then we want to go back out and do more prospecting. And this is basically sort of a rinse and repeat. You know, I just have to keep doing this. I'm operating machine. So keeping an eye out for bandits. This just gives you a pretty good picture of bandits sneaking up on you. And there's people running around, but you can't really do anything about them. And all you're trying to do is just pick up as many of these as you can. Probably will be up to about 5,000, so I'll be about halfway to my goal. We're coming up on a cut, so I tell you what I think I'm going to do. Yeah, see, I'm eating up all the food, slowly but surely. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 4 more I can get. See how long it takes me to get up to 4 more. As you can see, my athletics is up to a 5, my laboring's up to a 24. So slowly but surely, I'm raising these up just because I'm mining and using simple machinery, right? So that's what I'm doing there. So I'm getting, as I keep doing this, I'm getting faster and faster. See how it's saying next level? And I'm going up because I'm mining. You can get the same thing with athletics. One of the things you can do is instead of mining copper, go mine this thing, which is very heavy iron ore, and then just run around. Just run around with it on you, and you'll raise up. I think it's your strength or something, and your athletics maybe too. I can't remember about the athletics, but it's just some of the things you have to do in order to get your stats to go up. Just are like silliness. Like, yeah, fill up your backpack with rocks, iron rocks, and then run around inside here. Just like run from here to the back, and so on and so forth. Okay, we've got some people going here. What is this stuff? Okay, I think this is the end. I don't think I can carry any more than 4, right? I can't carry any more than 4. Okay, now, who are these people? Escaped servant. That escaped servants. So if I were to capture them, would they be my servants? They're all minuses and everything. Because they're all hungry. Okay. Alright, well, let's see if they attack me. Shall we? Guess they aren't going to attack me. They're not hungry bandits. They're just escaped servants. Okay. How do I get in there? Like this? Okay. And then we can talk to her. Let's zoom in so I can actually get my cursor over there. And I can sell off all of this kind of stuff. And she's got a couple of those. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a couple of these. Oh, she's got research cubes. That one is 1,500. That one they want 6,000 for. This one they want 500 for. Okay, I'm going to delay getting my building because I'm going to go ahead and buy this. And I know I need some raw materials in the future. So I'm going to kind of pick up some things that I know I'm going to need down the road. So I'm kind of stocking myself up for my end game, so to speak. For the end of when I get done having enough money to do everything that I want to do. Because there's just some things I know I'm going to need. I don't need to carry that with me. And I've got some food stashed here, so if I'm running out of money and I need food, I have some food held back. So you are limited on how much you can have here. So you do have to kind of pay attention to what's in here. You might have to sell something off. But like I said, I know what I have to have because you have to rebuild those buildings. Because I've seen it done. So I'm just kind of... Oh, I have this going too fast. I'm wasting time. You still have one of those. That's just too expensive. It doesn't have any, like, research books. These things are useful too. Iron plates. I think you need iron plates to build the workbench. So I'm going to spend some of my money. And we're going to go run back over here. Back into our house. Go back here. I'm going to put this, this in there. Okay. Arrange this. So we're running out of some space here. We're not going to have... We don't have full... You don't have, like, unlimited space. Even the merchants don't have unlimited space. You sell too much to the merchants before they can sell it off, like to the bartender. And you end up with... I don't know which door is it. It's this door. Alright, so... And then we're just going to run out here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run myself to here. I'm at 36 minutes. So I'm just going to put myself here. Alright, and I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do a bunch of grinding to get myself a bunch of cats so that I have enough money to buy the building and start doing building repairs on it and stuff. And in the next session when I do this, we will... I'll show you where I'm at. I don't want you to just have to sit and watch here for me grinding through all this, okay? So next time I do this, I'll have ground through, a bunch of copper, maybe some iron. I don't think I need iron ore for anything to begin with. I think I just need copper to get money. So I'll just grind through, grabbing a bunch of copper. If I do get into a situation where I have, like, bandits going to come and rush me, then I'll probably pause out the game and... oh, I guess we should do this. You found a blueprint. Blueprints allow you to learn tech instantly. To learn a blueprint, open your inventory, right-click it to learn it. If you are wearing a backpack, make sure to close it first so that the blueprint doesn't switch between your inventory when you try to use it. Okay. If you're wearing a backpack. I haven't found any backpacks. As far as I understand, you have to actually, like, go... go to another town or something. Which is, if you go out here, we're here at some place called the Hub. Holy Nation Outlaws. Residents max 12. Actual number of residents is 34. Roaming current maximum desired max. Roaming population 7. Number of roaming squads 1 currently. Residents, Holy Nation, Outsiders, Drifters, Hounds, Vagrants, Mercenary Guild, Shinobi Thieves, and Trade Ninjas. Okay. Now I go down to this one. I haven't been here yet, but if I were to travel down here and talk to these people, then it would tell me what they were. Alright. It's like right now there's Dust Bandits, which don't like me, and neither do Starving Bandits. So they will come after me. Okay. I'm basically not positive with any of these people and not negative. I don't have anything researched because I don't have a bench. Can't craft. Let's tell you. To craft items, you need to build a workbench from the crafting section of the build menu. First things first, though, you're going to need to research all the necessary buildings, equipment, and schematics for crafting. And build a research bench to learn new tech. Okay, yes, we've already been there. Squads, dialogue. So, you know, it'll give you your dialogue. So if you're like, what did that guy say? You can kind of scroll through here and try and figure out what's going on. Because see, here's the slave mongers. Take it somewhere else to the slave monger. Where's the saint? Where's the saint? I don't remember seeing that one. The saint, somebody I can get on my side? I don't know who the saint person was. But okay. In the AI, you can set up for like your group. So like you can tell them sit when idle if we have chairs. They can ditch items if they have nothing else to do. Characters allowed to put any excess materials they're carrying into storage. Help to unblock the base AI when things are grinding to a halt from overfilled inventories. Sit when idle. Heal allies. If you have somebody assigned to being the medic, they'll always help heal them. If they're under attack, you'll help your allies, rescue your allies. Share food. Characters in the squad will automatically share any of their food that is in a backpack, if in range. Feed animals. Food is running low. You can elect not to feed your animals. Shoot first escalator. Your target gunners will shoot any potentially dangerous but neutral targets, such as wild animals or bandits, without waiting for them to attack the base first. And follow formation is formation used when squad members are following a leader. We've got random, military, and caravan. So those are things we can experiment with once we actually have people out there. Faction name is nameless. Oh, we can change our faction name. Well, let's just stick with what I've been doing with most of my playthroughs. We're Dren608 faction. There we go. All right. Okay. So, like I said, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really like see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. You'll be notified when I upload videos and schedule streams. I'm going to do some grinding here, and hopefully I will come back when we actually have something interesting to do, like buy this house and start trying to rebuild it and things like that. Okay? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.